Hey, how you doing? I wanted to make a quick video to show you how I'm using the Heikin Aishi candles on the 15-minute chart and the Heikin Aishi candles on the 15-second chart to better determine good entry points. And I wanted to give you a couple quick examples here, and then I'll show you the two trades that I took today. Okay, so here's the NQ, NASDAQ 100 futures. So the idea here is that when you switch from regular candles like this, okay, to Heikin Aishi candles, I don't really know what the mathematical computation is that has them do what they do, but I like that they kind of they do point the way for a change in trend. They have a way of doing that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. So let's say that I believe my bias is currently up right here, okay? And so I'm just looking for longs, just because you've got the longer term, slower time frames pointing in the up direction. So I'd be looking for longs here. If I wanted to take this long, what I would do is I would wait for a color change in the Heikin Aishi candles with a fairly substantial pop. Up from a swing low. So I would say this could qualify for sure because you had quite a strong swing low that was bouncing off this support right here, this support of VMA, which is I believe that's a 34, yeah, that's a 3450 cloud. So what I do is I just take a fib retrace bar and I put it, when this candle right here completes, the 2215 candle completes, I would go ahead and mark that level in the next 15-minute time frame at the top, and I bring it down to the bottom of the swing low. Now you could do it either one of two ways. You could take it to the bottom of the swing low, or you could take it to the next lower red candle. I'm going to take it to the next lower red candle just for purposes of this, because you don't want to take it too far out or your tolerances become too wide. So I'm going to sync that to the next 15-second chart here. And I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say, okay, we're starting at 22:30 at night on the 17th. So I'm going to come back here, 22:30 at night on the 17th. Here we are. Okay. And what we're going to be looking for, is a retracement to a key EMA. Now, in my mind, there's a few different key EMAs. I like the 38, the 50, and the 61.8 the best. This can also qualify, but what I need to see is I need to see a strong reaction to a key EMA, and I need to see two of them. When I'm going long, I need to see two reactions to key EMAs, and they have to be either equal to each other or the second one needs to be higher than, okay? So here, it bounced, but it was just bouncing off like thin air, basically. It wasn't bouncing off one of the key EMAs, this one or this one. So I'd wait to go and see if we can get one down here. Now, what I consider a bounce is a full 1 minute worth of 15-second candles. Okay, so 4 15-second candles. So this is a bounce here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 15-second candles. Okay, I'm not getting in yet, okay, because it could easily turn around and go lower. I don't have confirmation yet. I need higher lows or I need equal lows. I need two bounces for a long. For shorts, maybe not so much, but for longs, definitely want two, okay? So it travels up really nicely, and then it bounces off this 78.6 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you go, right there. That could be an entry point right there. And then as far as, taking it higher, the target is this section up here, although I probably would have gotten out most likely somewhere around here, because my stop is generally only going to be the distance between the 78 and the 23, so about 55% of the candle of the range. Okay, so anyway, that's a trade right there. Okay, so not the greatest trade in the world, but and the first one really was good off the 50% level, but either way, that is the level. You can take a higher risk trade and take it, but you haven't gotten your confirmation yet. Here's your confirmation, and it goes up, a fair distance. I've got a pretty wide stop, but that's important. I think that's a good idea. On something this wide, sometimes you can go from 38, 78, 50% of the range. That'd give you a little bit more. Okay, so you get the idea there. Today's trades. I was waiting to see if we were going to get a bounce off this 72.89 cloud, and it kind of bounced like about three times off the bottom of the cloud, but it was putting in these really thin-bodied, super thin-bodied 15-minute candles, right? And so I'm like, yeah, I don't see enough of a bounce. I don't see enough of a green body here and to consider a long. Even though it's green, it's just not enough to consider long. I would consider a short though, because we did have this, basically rejection from this double top up here. Yeah, it was a rejection from double bottom too, but we're under the EMA, right? We're under this key EMA. As a matter of fact, we got a fast cross at the time of these double tops, right? So I was kind of watching this and I was like, okay, I really like this as a setup. Let me go ahead and mark my levels using when this one turned red, okay? Then I said, okay, let me mark my levels. I'll use this as the continuation basis for continuation. This was the pullback candle or the pullback candles, and this is the continuation candle. So I'll use the levels off the continuation candle and the top of the pullback levels, okay? And I'm going to see what I can see. So getting into this, it was 10:45, and usually what I'll do is I'll go and I'll drag it over a couple minutes before. So my swing high was way up here, right? Between hang on for a second. Something's not right. Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So anyway, I usually drag it over a few minutes before, just to kind of get a sense of things, right? So now I'm looking to go short, and I do see a pullback here with at least 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15-second bars. That's a full minute worth of pullback. I'd see one here, and I know what happened here. I was trying to get it up here just before 4:45. That's what happened. This is what I saw at first. I saw this double top here, and yeah, I was looking at it a little early actually. I saw this double top, and then when this started to roll over, I really wanted to pull the trigger, but I didn't. For some reason, I didn't pull the trigger. I was going to pull the trigger after the 4th red candle. I don't know, I just didn't feel perfectly good about it. So anyway, I waited for the next one, which was here. And I got this one. I saw this one. I didn't pull the trigger on this one because I was looking for a double top or a continuation with some kind of a continuation play. And then I saw this one here bouncing off the bottom of the levels. And I went ahead and shorted it somewhere around 62, and it was just stalling, so I got out for a small profit here. Then it bounced hard right back up to that same level, putting in a double top, and I thought that's a good one. So I waited 4 bars, 2, 3, 4, got in somewhere around 68, and covered down here around, where did I cover? I didn't take it that far, actually. 58. So I got 10 points out of it. So anyway, for the day, I made about $2,000. These were small scalpy kind of trades, but I missed the one that I really wanted, which is right here. I really wanted to do this one, but I don't know. I hesitated. It wasn't quite. It was only 42, and that's technically when you can get into these about 3 minutes before the candle ends. But I don't know. I just didn't pull the trigger. But basically, the idea here is that the Heikin Aishi are giving you a better indication than just the regular candles. The regular candles will kind of screw with your mind because they're all over the map. There's wicks everywhere. There's it's up and down. But somehow the Heikin Aishi really kind of consolidates all the information for me and shows me what the trade is really doing, and where the pullbacks are, okay, and the where the pivots are. And once I know the pivot point, then I can put, or the pivot range, then I can put my Fibonacci box in that pivot range, and then play the levels of the Fibonacci. So that's basically it. I'm excited about this addition to my strategy because I think it's going to keep me out of a lot of trouble. There was another one here this morning, and I kind of paper traded it, and it worked out pretty good, although it didn't go too far. But it was right before news, so I had to cut it short. But anyway, yeah, that's really about it. Did the about 2K over 10 accounts today, and I'm still hovering at around almost 259,000. I need 265 to convert, and then another 6,500 to start taking payouts. So yeah, it's kind of, things have slowed down just a little bit, but that's okay. I think I needed to have this little couple days of bad trading in order to kind of regroup, rethink my strategy, and calm myself down mentally so that I can trade with a clear mind and very focused intention around the strategy and the execution of the strategy. Alrighty, that's it for now. Hope you're having a great day.